Hey folks, this is Jason with Time in the Outdoors. It is April 9th, and that is the action at Rainbow Park down on the Fox River in Oshkosh. We are going to be doing 4 flights today, one at Rainbow Park. Then we're going to be going up to Orihula on the Wolf River, followed up by Fremont on the Wolf River, and then finally we're going to be up by Red Banks up there. Look at those YouTube celebrities right there. Wow, those guys were nice to talk to on the boats. So here we are at Rainbow Park right away. We're going to get right into this. Now, that is looking upstream towards the highway. Not a lot of action going up in that area. But as we start to pan back downriver now, we're going to be panning downriver, looking towards Oshkosh and Lake Winnebago. The boat traffic really starts to pick up. We're at about 350, 375 feet high when we're looking at this with the drone here. And there we are panning back down. Now that is... I can't remember which road that is, but you can see that the boat traffic completely picks up going that direction, so downstream towards Lake Winnebago. It's pretty impressive, the number of boats that were using that, and this was right about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So the boat traffic, I'm assuming, is only going to pick up as the day got nice and warm. Rigorous scientific studies conclude concretely that subscriptions to Time in the Outdoors YouTube channel, which is completely free, will get you more information on river conditions, ice conditions, fishing information, deer hunting fun things, and things like that. Simply subscribe to the channel for free on YouTube. Now, more drone conditions. Yep, that felt like I was back in 1944 listening to something to do with World War II. Well, here we are in Orihula. I hope I pronounced that right. It is just an odd word, and so be it. But there we are looking downstream right now in Orihula towards the mouth of the Wolf River, where the Wolf River dumps into Lake Poygan. I wish I could fly all the way down there. My little drone that I was flying was a DJI Mavic Mini 2 in this case. Beautiful little drone, not bad. The camera isn't quite as good. So Orihula, Fremont, those pictures were taken from there. But the boat traffic, as you can see, picks up south of Orihula. And there's not a lot going on in town right now, or in that area. I guess not really a town, but you get the idea. And there we are looking downstream towards the area where the guys are concentrating. Now, rumor has it there's smaller fish in this area. I have not, seen that or have any evidence of it, but that's what I was told. Now, we're spinning the drone around and we're going upstream. So we're going upstream from Orihula, past Chico's and Hans, and not Hans, Hans. Have to pronounce that correctly, and looking at that. But look, Deadsville, no boats. No boats in this area. So that would be an area I probably wouldn't go fishing unless you talk to the people in that area at any of those spots, and they tell you that's a good place to go. When we're finished here, we're going to be going right from Fremont and taking a look at this. Again, these videos were taken with a much smaller drone than I normally fly, and it has a smaller camera, so the quality of the pictures aren't quite as good, but they're not bad. Still a beautiful little drone. But boat traffic dramatically lower right in Orihula there. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please correct me, but we're in Fremont. Yay, through the magic of editing, time, and all that fun stuff. So there we are in Fremont looking at this area. And once we're done in Fremont, we're going to go over to Red Banks and take a look at that. Now, between the bridges, so we got the bridge in Fremont and the Highway 10 bridge that we see just to the south in the upper right-hand corner of the picture. Now, looking downstream, lots and lots of boats fishing this area between the bridges and just south of the bridge, or it's not really south, but downstream from the Highway 10 bridge. Now we're looking upstream towards Red Banks and that direction over there. Hey, if anyone's ever fished these backwaters for bass or northerns, please make a comment on YouTube. Let me know. I'm interested in going northern and bass fishing up there, and I'm sure other people are. I'm more of a bass fisherman than a walleye fisherman, but I do enjoy both. That boat's going right in where I was just talking about. Maybe you can give me a report, boat. Tell me what's going on. But lots more boat traffic going around this area. Now, I have personally fished this area and done quite well over the years, but this is just like everywhere else. These are moving fish. They are going up to their spawning areas, so just the fact that I caught fish there once or other people did does not mean they're there when you are on this body of water or fishing this area. There we are with a quick digital zoom, and a lot of boat traffic heading up river from Fremont. We're flying back to where I flew out of. I flew just out of where Channel Cats used to be there. So now we're going to go over to Red Banks in just a second. Now remember, folks, please practice catch, photo, and release. Keep some fish for your family, of course, if that's what you do, but let those big females go. They are spawning, and quite frankly, I want more fish in the rivers and in the system. So if you need to, just take a picture of them, put them back after you're done, and then everyone will get them. Here we are. We are at Red Banks. The folks at that Red Banks Resort were nice enough to let me fly off of their dock down there. And that boat you see in the picture right now are my YouTube drone celebrities right there for today. They were nice enough to let me fly around their boat, and they waved, and you guys saw them at the beginning. Nice guys, good people. And here we are going to be looking upstream in just a second from Red Banks. Now, this is the Wolf River here, and this is north of Red Banks. We got a bunch of things going on. We got lots of boat traffic up in this area. It must mean the walleyes are pushing up to their traditional spawning grounds up here, and some rafts out in this area as well. So a lot of things happening, north of Red Banks. Now, I'm a duck hunter, and looking at those ponds just makes me basically drool like you wouldn't believe. I just love these views from the drone. Now, this is the full-size drone. This is the DJI Mavic Pro 2. They have a Mavic 3 out. I don't have that one, and maybe someday, but this is the 2. It has a bigger sensor, just better quality in general. Just a joy to fly for any nerds that are interested in that stuff. But a lot of people fishing north of Red Banks. So upstream of Red Banks, looks like that's the ticket right now. But the fish move. They could be starting to drop back anytime. Give some reports. Comment on here and let us know if you're getting pregnant females still, or they've dropped their eggs. You getting squirting males when you catch them. Let me know. Now, Red Banks, which is kind of cool, you can pay a fee and you can actually get out there and fish their docks. So, you can support those folks if you choose to, but they do have a nice shore fishing opportunity. Now, before we do a nice gentle flight downstream, I'm going to just say this about my comments for the fishing piers and the fact that they charge in Winneconne. Now, a guy on YouTube had a good point, and he said, I don't know all the facts. Well, I did try to get all the facts on that, and I didn't get them straight, but it is not cheap, apparently, to maintain those fishing piers in Winneconne. So that is the reason they charge a fee. The city of Winneconne does not want to absorb all those fees for cleaning those up and putting porta potties out and all that stuff that goes into maintaining those. So, little shout out to that guy that brought that up to me on YouTube. I do listen to those comments. Sorry, it was on Facebook, but I do listen to those and pay attention. But I still would like to see some wealthy person just help normal, cheap people out like me that don't have a lot of money fish there for free. It'd be really cool. So Winneconne would win and people would win. It'd be great. Hey, let's enjoy this music, watch this little gentle flight here as we look at the river and enjoy our time in the outdoors. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Jason. Bye.